loud. So I remember before getting into solar, when times were tough, I was desperate for money. My son asked me, Dad, can we just get a hot and ready? And I could not even afford a $6.99 pizza. And it was at that moment where I was like, that Jacob Davis talks about it, a defining moment. Like, man, that really hit me hard. How can I, you know, how many decisions, what type of decisions have I made in my life? And what's my current lifestyle like that I couldn't afford a $6.99 pizza? And so, again, money isn't everything, but it makes life a lot simpler, right? So that really changed me in a way where I didn't want to be in that situation again. Church, how many people, unfortunately, can only give $1 or $5, in the basket, but they'd love to give more and they want to give more. They want to they want to they want to invest more with their own church or or their charity, but
Yes.
they just don't have it. They just can't do it, right? And I already talked about this, but your lifestyle, right? And things come up too, man, like a flat tire, or your glasses break, or something, a freaking hole got punched in the milk and now it's all over the ground. Money isn't everything, but I tell you what, it makes life a lot simpler for a lot of folks. And it's important. It's important. The money is important in your life because the money will allow you to help others, whether it's your family, whether it's your church, whether it's your charity, whether it's your parents, your grandparents. How many people die and the kids don't have enough money for funeral expenses? How many times does that happen? Right? So I'm just saying, what is your why for being here? And these are some of the reasons. This is what will push you. This is what will take your butt off the couch when you're watching Netflix. And it'll tell you, hey, it's time to get going. It's time to get started because this is my why. And I won't be able to accomplish what I need to accomplish by just chilling here on the couch. And last but not least, let's see if I can show this for you. Back to basics. Okay. This business is super, super simple. And I'm glad we have some leaders on the call because this is what's important. And for 2022, I want to try and make things a lot more simple. As I have been, as my lifestyle has been upgraded, as my personal network of friends and mentors have been upgraded, I've been learning a lot of things. And one of the things is make things very simple for people. And normally, whatever you want them to do, make it in 3 easy steps. So I'm telling you right now, if you happen to get a consultant, which I know you will, on board in 2022, these are the basics. We peak interest, we collect the bill, and we set the appointment. So many people are doing one of these 3, or they're doing 2 of these 3. You got to do all 3 at the same time. You can't collect a bill and not set an appointment because you'll never get a hold of that person again, right? You can't peak interest and not collect the bill because you may never talk to them again. It's all got to happen at once. You peak the interest, you collect the bill. Are you free Monday or Tuesday? 7 or 8 o'clock, which is better? How's 7? Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and email you, and we're going to go ahead and get you a Zoom. I'll see you then. Then after that, after you set that appointment, write this down. We need to start creating a video that you can send to your consumer, your prospect, before you meet. before you meet. So, hey, I wanted to tell you thank you so much. My name is Eric Garcia. I've been in solar for 4 years now, and I am super excited to meet with you and your family. Here are some great tips to have a wonderful meeting. Number one, have your paper and pencil ready because I will be answering every question that you need. Number two, make sure all the decision makers are on the call. Why? Because we want to respect everybody's time. We want to respect everybody's decision. And, if we need to understand that everybody that's making the decision needs to hear the information at the same time. Again, my name is Eric. I can't wait to meet with you. Have a great day. A simple video like that you need to do. And every time you have a presentation, we need to start sending this video before that meeting. Okay. So we got to get better at that. But back to the basics, super, super simple. Peak interest, collect bill, set an appointment. Peak interest, and we all talk about that. We can have a whole training on peaking interest. We can have a whole training on collecting a bill and setting an appointment. And we will do that this year. But this is it. This is it. Too many people are concentrating on, hey, what if they sign? What do we do? Hey, how long does it take? Hey, how long does it take to get an install? Hey, how do I say this? Don't worry about none of that. When people are brand new, we don't want to overwhelm them with everything. So back to the basics, and that includes us as leaders as well. And I mean, one of the main things is stay plugged in. I put iron sharpens iron. I missed an N on the end there. Sorry about that. Iron sharpens iron. So we have our back office training that people need to commit to. I've grown a lot, man, and I understand that I don't need consultants. I don't need people to pay $150 and do nothing. I don't want them to waste their money. I don't want that. I am really concentrating on ambassadors because there's zero investment. How many people, listen to me, how many people tell you, oh, well, how much does it cost to get in? Oh, I have to pay something. Oh, what? Oh, this is a scam. No, it's not. There's zero investment involved, and I will train you for free. Let me help you earn $1,000. $1,000 is a lot of money. I know we make a ton of money on our deals, but we forget how much $1,000 really is. That's a lot of money. So I am totally all in with getting ambassadors on board. And I am also presenting the consultant opportunity, but I want them to know that I'm not trying to take their 150. I'll train you for free. All you have to do is sign up on this link and let's get started. And I'm getting their list and I'm helping them out. We can do that a lot better. We got to do a lot better at ambassadors. And that's why we're going to have an amazing training tonight by Javier. So back office trainings, live trainings are important. If you are full-time in power, there is no reason you should be missing some live trainings. Unless you're busy as hell like me. Unless you're busy as hell like me, trying to accommodate people's schedules with their meetings, with their prospects, you should be on every training that's available. And I'm only working with people that are on Power Live. Why? Because Power Live has all the answers. They have accountability. They have all the answers. Everything is in Power Live. It's $30. You got to invest $30 into yourself because it'll turn into $3,000. It'll turn into $6,000. It'll turn into $9,000. We break up in groups. We have accountability groups. It's amazing. So if you're not on Power Live, I just don't have the time to work with you. That's just, I just got to be honest, right? Now, there are other mentors on our team that have plenty of time. But for me, I got to work with people that are on Power Live. And our team trainings, this is the lifeblood of the business right here. It's where all of us together can come together. I mean, we've been through a lot of shit. We've been through a lot of stuff, man. Willie, I mean, damn. Greg, Long, James, we did a barbecue event. Javier, I still need to go to your house and dip in that pool. I mean, we're family, and family needs to meet. And this training is super important. If there's anything that your new consultant or ambassador cannot miss, it's our team trainings. Why? Because we do updates. So if they weren't on the calls during the week, then we get them their updates. We do recognition, right? People love to be recognized. The company's not going to recognize somebody that gets one deal. It's just there's too many consultants, but we can recognize our own people, right? People love recognition. Guys, if I stop this call, I don't know how many people would drop off. We got to be honest. If I stop this call and we didn't do it weekly, there would be a lot of people dropping off because they're not plugged in. And if they're not plugged in, power's off of their mind. It's out of their mind. And if it's out of their mind, they ain't doing nothing. So we got to come together as leaders. And I'm looking for leaders to step up this year and take more responsibility in doing trainings. Javier, I know. Come on, man. You're an amazing dude, man. And I appreciate that.
Ready.
Stepping up and saying, look, I may not be good at recruiting people, but I love selling solar. I may not be good at selling solar, but I love recruiting people and helping them. I may not be good at any of those, but I know how to study in the back office. Everybody offers a skill. Everybody offers a strength. And more people need to step up and be on the call so that they can be recognized. It's not about me. It's not about Keenan. It's not about Gus. It's about all of us winning together. And I mean what I say when I say I want to be on the beaches together with you. I mean that shit. For real. You know it and I know it. We've seen friends in the past that took advantage of opportunities, and 5 or 10 years later now, they're on the beach having fun with their friends in that business. It took time. But there they are. Sipping on a nice little tropical drink, chilling with their business partner. Hey, we just had a contest. We're all on the beach together, celebrating. That's real family. That is real family, not fake family. Real family and fake family, two different things. So that's all I have. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to give Mr. Javier some sharing capabilities. Does anybody want to comment on anything I said tonight about the presentation that I had right now? Anybody want to say anything?
Hey, Eric, it's Rob. Yeah, I think not only is it important for new people coming in, but as more of a seasoned power consultant, it's important to get back to our basics, right? Like if you don't, a lot of sports players, right? They practice the layup, they practice the dribbling, they practice. So I think sometimes, for a seasoned consultant, we get away from the things that got us to where, that made us successful. So not only is it important for, these new folks to get, engaged and learn the right thing, but, even as a seasoned consultant, you kind of need to, forget some of these bad habits you picked up along the way and just get back to basics. So I think that's important. I wrote it down: peak the interest, collect the bill, and set the appointment. And that's kind of my goal, right? Being sick and all that other stuff, right? No more excuses. It's just like there's something always going to happen and get in our way. But most importantly, we just got to stick to the basics. And then the training and being involved and being on these calls. There's so many times that consultants that I've recruited are like, hey, what happened on the call? I'm like, well, you should have been on there, man. Like, because now you're stealing time from the people that are, busy working, doing things. And we got to be respectful of everybody's time, right? Time is money, time is energy, that's all we have in our life is time, right? And we only have so much of it. So, most importantly, stick to the basics, make sure you're, honoring people's time, and, you know, sticking with the culture, right? Sticking with this. This is why I left my 6-figure job, to make sure that I'm plugged in, doing the right things, so that one day I'm telling my story to thousands of people. And that's just the most important thing to me, is just getting back to the basics, so that I can teach those basics to, you know, to any new consultants. Because you know, I think you know, over a year ago, me and you were, you know, we started talking, and now I get people calling me all the time asking me, hey, what's going on with solar? And hey, what's up with this? And what's up? Hey, I see you're doing solar. I see you just did this presentation. And I said, and it's hard because there's so many people coming at you now that it's hard to kind of separate, where you're just trying to tell them it's not hard, guys, but you have to plug in. You got to be involved. And if you're not, you're missing out. So thank you, Eric. Thanks, Javier, for putting, you know, an amazing training. Honestly, I was very excited when I saw that he was going to host a training. I was like, oh man, I was like, I'm ready for some boom shakalaka right now. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Rob. No, I appreciate you mentioning that. That's super right on point. Absolutely. Yeah, I had something to say, but I lost it. Anybody else? Willie?
Yes, I would like to say I'm going to echo the same words that Rob just said, man. Back to the basic, I wrote it down too. Stay plugged in. You always say it. On one of the meetings that I went at the Double Tree, every guy that went up there and spoke, man, it's not the 100 meters, it's the marathon you got to stick to. You know what I'm saying? uh, Average, you know, being successful in this business 4 years, that you see the money come in, you hear Gus' story, you hear Keenan's, every other guy that I seen up there talking, you know what I'm saying? Something that in the beginning, it touched me, you know, I'm retired, you know, I make 6 figures, even I'm retired. And sometimes you get in a comfort zone. And, you know, when y'all started talking, I'm not working hard enough, that touched me. Cause, you know, we live good and stuff like that, but getting to know power in this business, seeing the success stories, and just hearing you guys being successful, you know, it gives you the energy to stay plugged in. You know, if you stay plugged in, you know, into this business, you're gonna see success. You know what I'm saying? I started the first month, my first week, 2 deals. After that, you know, Gus and Keenan have done around 16 presentations, and nothing has shown up after that. But I know some way down this year, that's going to be a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? And things that's going to start falling down. And, you know, you just got to stick to the program. And then, you know, something else that Javier mentioned, and he's going to mention structured work. That's something that I'll have to do better this year. You know what I'm saying? With everything that's going on, you know, with what we do personally, but we gotta have to find a way to structure power in and have a balance on both sides of the house. So I just want to, and thank you for your leadership. Thank you for always, you know, encouraging people, you know, to take it to another level. Thank you so much, Eric.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome, man. Yes, you're right. You do make a great income. That's a wonderful blessing for your family. For me, and now, thank God, after 2 years, I make 6 figures passively in power. So I really don't have to do anything, and I make 6 figures, and I love that. And I know where you're at, Willie. But for me, I'm like, that's good for me. But what's good for my kids, and what's good for their kids? You know, it's you got to keep working. You got to keep working, and you got to keep filling that pipeline, which fills your bank account, which will take care of your kids. For me, that's what it's about. Yes, I'm comfortable for me and my family right now, but I need to get out, because it's not about them. It's about my grandchild that's about to come up. It's about my grandchild that's going to be graduating college. It's about my grandchild that's going to wake up with a Mercedes, you know, in the driveway when she turns 16. When, look at me saying she, my grandchild, she, right? No, but he or she wakes up with a Mercedes, because we have the chance. We have that chance right now. That's what it comes to. We have the chance. Normally, most people don't have a vehicle. They don't have a vehicle, but we have a vehicle. And Rob, like what he was saying, thanks, Willie. And Rob was saying something about, you know, um, staying in the system, or maybe it was Willie. But I was just reminding a friend of mine, how many people stay on their job for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, waiting for one promotion, waiting for one promotion. But here it's voluntary. So if it's not working in 3 months, they quit. Imagine if everybody did that at their job. They would never get ahead ever. They would always be starting over. So thank you, Willie and Rob. Love y'all so much. Without further ado, Mr. Boom Shaka Laka.
Here we go. All right, man. Can you hear me okay, Eric? Hey, can you hear me all right? Woo! All right, here we go. Whoo, man, we do the hey heys, man. We gotta do our hey heys, but we'll get to that later, man. Hey heys, do your hey heys, guys. I'm gonna share some things with you. Some will, some won't, but not you. God dang it, man, not you guys. Every single one of you is a seasoned adult, a man that's been through this, been through that. You're not one of these young kids. And I'm not saying nothing about door knockers, but these kids that are not experienced, that don't have the training that we have from Power, that are just, they're one and done with these homeowners. We are not going to be like that. And the ambassador program makes us not like that. Those people, they're going to come, they're going to go. Hey, man, you want to get solar for your house? Yeah, I'm kind of looking into it. Okay, man. Well, let's get you going, man. Here, give me your bill. All right, man, we're going to have solar on your house tomorrow. And then they never hear from them. Guys, I've been hearing it over and over again that they're not hearing. They don't even know who to contact anymore. They don't have a customer service. They don't have a rep. Or if they call them 3 months later, the guy's gone. That's not you. That's what makes this ambassador program so important. It holds you accountable, because when you start to build what I'm going to tell you to build, you are building a team of ambassadors. Not only are you building and with that, you're good. You could have a business of just ambassadors, your little soldiers that are working for you. And I'm not saying they're, little soldiers. I'm not being mean or ugly. But what I'm saying is, hold on, okay. What I'm saying is they're going to work for you. And here's our destination, my friends. We're going to go to, I've been wanting to go. I didn't get to go on my other company trip, but it's Hard Rock Hotel in Riviera Maya, Mexico. Mr. Eric Garcia, write that down. That is going to be our destination. That is going to be our goal. And hopefully 1 year from now, or hopefully sooner, I want us all to go to the beaches of the Hard Rock Hotel. And please do me a favor, look it up, because vision is important. If you don't have a vision, if you don't have a destination, I can't go to, when I sail with my boat, I can't go somewhere. I don't know where to go. You got to know where to go. Hotel, Hard Rock Cafe, Riviera Maya Hotel. I didn't get to go. It looks beautiful. It's over there. We got to go. Okay. So that's what, and we're going to go play some golf too. So if you don't know how to play, it's okay. Good. You know how to drink. So I'll just drive you in the cart. It'll be all right. But we got to go. Okay. That's going to be our destination. So let's plan on that. Okay. So get your passports, do whatever you got to do. Let's get ready. Okay. That'll be our destination. Work. How hard are you working? What are the hours that you are actually putting into your business? And why aren't you working it like a job? The guy that just won the contest yesterday, out of 5,000 people, has signed up under JC Rangel, just signed up in November and won the contest. And he had to recruit consultants, build a team, and get the consultants to have a sale. Am I correct, Eric? That is correct, right? So yeah,
he got extra points if they got a contract within that time frame.
So this dude worked his business in like a month, 2 months, less than 2 months, like a month and a half. He interviewed 300 to 400 people between that time. 300 to 400. He was working 8 to 5 at least every day. He was working full time. maybe even more, maybe 60 hours a week. Are you putting that into your business if you're doing this full time? Now, look, I'm part-time. And I try my best, but I do promise you this. Every watch for 6 hours, I try to put in at least 2 to 3 hours out of a 6-hour watch into my business. And that I have to drive, I have to operate a vehicle, but I can watch, I can listen to a video and learn and trainings. And that's why I uploaded all that stuff to you today. You know why I knew where it was at? Because I studied that stuff. Look at the team chat. You're going to see a bunch of paperwork. You should create a folder that has all ambassador information in it. And here is where you're going to share it also. Now, some things you won't share because they're more, well, no, you could pretty much share all of it in your brand new secret Facebook ambassador group. All that stuff I put up, the videos. And guys, if you don't know how to download a video, let me know off of Facebook, off of Vimeo. If you don't know, I will send you the links or the apps that you can just see the video. You attach the app to it. It downloads it hard copy on your phone, and then you can share it. Okay, so I'll help you with that. Okay, so and that's a big tool. I mean, it's a huge tool. So how many hours are you putting into your business? A 40-hour week is 40 hours. That's 8 to 5, 8 hours a day. Or if you do 10 hours a day, that's 4 days out of the week you work. A part-timer does 20 hours a week. And that comes out to about 2 to almost 3 hours a day for that week. Can you at least be a good part-time power warrior? Can you do that? And that hour means maybe 1 hour of sending messages, 1 hour of following up, and 1 hour of posting. 1 hour of sending messages to new people, 1 hour of following up with your ambassadors or even your consultants, because a good leader even follows up with his consultants. And are you doing 1 hour of posting TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram? I don't know if you guys do Snapchat, or even going live. That's even a post too, talking about solar, doing an installation. And guys, you are more than welcome. I'm inviting you now. I may not be there. I probably won't be there, but if you want to go, you're welcome to. I may have the very first installation of 2022, man. Yay! All right, man. So January the 5th, I think it's been confirmed. We're going to have the installation team. They're going to go and here's one of the hardest sells. It's one of my family members. It's my aunt, 72 years old. And she is getting a full 25 panel system. I can't remember the size of it. Thank you, Jonathan Morales. I appreciate you for your mentorship. And we got the system in phase, battery, everything. What are you going to do when CPS shuts you down? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. You can't do nothing.
You sound like Hulk Hogan there.
Yeah, man.
What are you going to do, brother? When the utility company.
You're not going to do nothing. You don't have nothing. Nothing. You're going to be like the rest of the dipshits all around with no power. You have the opportunity. You know, I'm looking at you, Willie. You have the opportunity because you kind of have like credibility, you know. And, you know, I trust you, Willie, than an 18-year-old kid trying to sell me solar, man. I'm telling you right now, that's where you build that relationship. That's where the ambassador program comes in. That's where you have an ambassador, and then that ambassador tells his friend about you, which you're going to pay that ambassador $1,000. And that ambassador says, man, you need to go with this guy. Well, I had this guy knock on my door, this 18-year-old kid. No. You need to go with Willie. I trust Willie. Willie's a good guy. And dude, he's going to pay me $1,000 for helping you go solar. Well, I want to get $1,000. Well, don't worry. Willie will make you an ambassador like me and put you in our private Facebook group, and you're going to get to earn $1,000 too. That's Willie's level 2 ambassador now, because it came from somebody else. The Facebook group that I've created, or that you're going to create, you're going to put your company name. What's your company name? Rocket Solar. I hear Rocket Solar. I'm thinking Rocket Solar because I was talking to the man, Jacob, yesterday, and Rocket Solar ambassador program or ambassador. And then he makes the private Facebook group and he invites all his ambassadors there. And shame on you if you haven't sent your ambassador a Christmas card. Did you do that? Well, it's not too late, because tomorrow, while we're in this meeting, mastering of the minds with my constituents, with my people, my power warriors, I'm going to call Kat tomorrow, the new social media marketing person, and I'm going to ask her if she would make us a graphic for a Happy New Year card with Power's logo on it. Wouldn't that be nice, guys? That way we can send that to our ambassadors and tell them, hey, ambassador, private message them and say, hey, thank you for being part of this group. Thank you for being in this group. Thank you for being an ambassador for me. I really appreciate you. I can't tell you what it means to me to have you as part of my team of ambassadors. And that way that I can pay you $1,000 for you just submitting a bill to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, here's the numbers. Me and Jacob were talking yesterday. Jacob has 5,000 friends, but I'm not going to go there yet. Okay. I got some numbers for you, and you're welcome to write this down. So Jacob has 5,000 friends. Let's say you don't have 5,000 friends. You have 1,000 friends on Facebook. Let's say you get 1,000 ambassadors in that private group. Now, here is your goal for either this year, if you can do it, you're going to try to get 100 ambassadors by the end in the next 4 days. So good luck. 100 ambassadors. If you can't do it, set that goal for 2022. 100 ambassadors. How much is it going to cost them to be an ambassador with you?
Nothing.
Free. Nothing. It's completely free. Why don't you have 1,000? So let's say this. You have 1,000 friends. You have 1,000 friends on Facebook. And I think all of y'all do. Okay. This is just Facebook. I'm not even talking about Instagram. I'm not talking about TikTok. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about Facebook only. LinkedIn, you may have 1,000 friends, but on Facebook, you have 1,000 friends. You send a message. Remember that hour that you're going to send messages? This is where you send that message. Hey, Lisa, or let's just say, with Eric. Hey, Eric, I don't know if you know this, but I'm in solar now, and I freaking love it, man. I mean, this is the future. It's hot, man. They're giving 26% incentives right now. I can get you right now a year of electricity, no payments for a whole year. But if you're not interested right now, I have this program called an ambassador program. And if you want to go, that's great. But if you know somebody that wants to, I'm going to pay you $1,000 out of my personal commissions. I'm going to pay you $1,000. So I'd appreciate it. Here's my link, sign up to it. If you do that for that hour of sending that message, hey, who knows? You may get 5 or 10. But let's say you get 1,000. 1,000 ambassadors in that thing, and 1,000 of those ambassadors bring you a sale, and they go solar with you. You're going to pay that 1,000 ambassadors $1 million in your own personal commissions. God dang. Willie, can you afford $1 million, man? I don't know. Well, Willie, guess what? For each sale that you made about a $10,000 commission, because Willie's selling storage now. He's selling not only the panels, but he's got solar and storage. And each one of those commissions is $10,000. So guess how much Willie made? Willie made out of that 1,000 ones of his ambassador friends, the free referrals, he made $10 million. Now, Jacob has 5,000 friends. Jacob has 5,000 friends, and he has 5,000 ambassadors. So Jacob sells each one of them solar. He has to pay out. Golly, Jacob, you're going to have to pay out $5 million, Jacob. Are you okay with that? Are you okay? You can bob your head up and down. You okay? Okay, Jacob's okay because Jacob just made $50 million. And how much did it cost for those ambassadors? Not a one penny. I want to start cussing, but I'm not. What are you going to do when I come down on you, man? Look, I'm trying to tell you, the numbers are way bigger than what you're thinking. It's right there in front of you. And you didn't pay Zan Jean, or you didn't pay Bill Murphy, or you didn't pay, I don't know who the hell else, these goddamn guru freaking rip your money off kind of thing, dude. You don't got to do that. You have the power of power paying them $1,000. You don't even mess with the money. You don't even see it. The infrastructure that we have for you is crazy, man. You don't even got to mess with all that. They'll take care of all the taxes or whatever they got to do. You don't got to worry about it. So why don't you have 1,000 ambassadors? Why don't you? Why aren't you messaging people every day to become a free ambassador with you? And that you want to pay them $1,000. I want to pay everybody $1,000. I can't wait to pay everybody $1,000. By the way, the deal on my aunt, my wife is the ambassador on my aunt's deal. So not only am I making a commission, but let me tell you who's really happy. Hey, Javier. Hey, babe. Hey, honey, when are they going to install your aunt? Hey, when are you getting your M2? I'm like, when the hell did I ever tell you about an M2? Oh, I'm just curious, you know? And she can't wait. She's ready, man. She's ready to get paid. How, if she's that hyped up and ready to get paid $1,000, how hyped up are your friends going to be when you start giving them that juice, man? When you start giving them that good money? They're going to be like, dude, I'm sending you 100 people. Set in your ambassador program, in your Facebook group. At the beginning, you can do it now. In that group, have your ambassadors have a goal. Have your ambassadors have a goal. So if you have 10 ambassadors right now in that Facebook group, say, hey guys, what is your goal? And how many people do you want to help go solar for 2022? Interaction. Here we go. We're talking to them. They're not just somebody that's just going to get $1,000. We're getting involved. We're building our team of ambassadors, not just our team of solar consultants. I have another group for that, and we could do a whole nother training on that, but I'm not going to go into that. And you're asking them, what kind of goal? Well, I don't know. I guess I'll just do one for you, Willie. You know, I just do one. Oh, okay. That's all you want? Yeah. Well, you know, if you bring me 9 more for 2022, that's a total of $10,000 for you. Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. Shit. Well, shit, I'm going to send you 20. Well, come on. Bring me 20. And they're working for you. They can turn their ambassador program into a part-time job. Ooh, shakalaka. Now you're making them think. Look, if you just send me 3 a month, hopefully we can install them. That's $3,000 for your month. Well, shit. Hey, you know, Lisa, did you put any of your, and this is kind of getting personal, but it's connecting. Lisa, did you put any Christmas presents on the credit card? Yeah, man, I did, man. I put $1,000 on my credit card. Well, Lisa, if you know somebody that's going to go solar, I do. My neighbor was just talking about it. Look, if me and her go, you know, if Michelle goes solar with me, I'm going to pay you $1,000. You can pay off that credit card. I know somebody else that wants to go solar too. I said, okay, let's go. Don't limit yourself, but get involved with your ambassadors and get one-on-one with them and talk real with people. Are you sick of opening your electricity bill? I know I am. When you put that in a post, dude, you're going to fire some shit up. They're going to go, dude, I'm sick of my electricity bill. I never know what the hell it's going to be anymore. It used to be 200. It's now 220. Now it's 225. Now it's 230. It just keeps going up, and I keep turning off all the lights. Get personal with people on posts. This is an emotional decision make your post emotional. Make it emotional. Be fed up if you're fed up. Make a fed up post. God dang it, I'm tired of damn Reliant or CPS always charging us more. Are you sick of it too? Hey, people love negativity, man. They're gonna, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of it too. You know, if you become an ambassador with me, here's my link. Let me at least give you $1,000. If somebody goes solar with me, at least your electricity bill is almost covered. Shit, I didn't think about it like that. You're right. You know, I tell my homeowners that have solar, I said, look, your solar bill is $2,000 a month. Okay, I'm sorry, not 2,000. Your solar bill is $200 a month, and they're like, okay, so out of the year it's what, $2,400? And I said, yeah. I tell you what, bring me 3 ambassadors for 2022. I'm gonna cover your solar payments for the whole year. Shit, I didn't think about it like that, man. Bring me 3 ambassadors for the 3. Bring me 3 people that want to go solar, and I'll cover your bills, your whole loan payments for solar for the whole year. Because I'm going to give them $3,000. That's more than enough to pay their solar payments. And then some if stupid electricity company keeps giving us fees. Aha. Stay in contact. That's a follow-up. I remember what I told you. Send a message with the follow-up for 1 hour. That's a follow-up with your customer too. Don't forget about your customers. That's what's happening with all these other solar companies. They're one and done. Go ahead, Eric.
Javier, I just want to highlight the fact that you're saying, you know, take an hour to do this, take an hour to do that, take an hour to do this. That's the structure you're talking about.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Most of us will answer an email that will come in and distract the whole thing.
That's right.
So I just want to let everybody know that, Javier, this call is helping because that structure is needed. That email can wait. That social media response can wait. We have a structure we got to follow.
That's right. And then I've got more for you. If you want to go do this full time, guess what? You know what you're going to do another hour with? You're going to study how to do installs. You're going to be a representative to know how to install. Dude, guys, you don't understand. And I could go into this. You don't understand how easy it is to install a solar system. It's like crazy easy. Crazy easy. How easy they make it for the inverters. You push a little thing with a screwdriver, you stick a wire in there, boom, shakalaka, you're done. That's it. I mean, it's like, it's that easy. So take 1 hour. If you're full-time, take another hour to learn how to install. Take another hour to learn how to train. Brian Tracy, one of the greatest salesmen in the world, Zig Ziglar, in personal development. That's another hour. Though each hour is already set to do something. So trust me when I tell you, when I go full-time, bro, you don't understand what's about to happen when I go full-time. I will be in every single meeting, network marketing meeting, every public event. The mayor announces a goddamn bridge, I'm going to be there. The mayor announces a new road, I'm going to be there. The mayor announces a new dinner, I'm going to be there. And guess who's going to sponsor those freaking events? Me. And you're going to see Happy Solar Home all over the freaking place in Corpus Christi. Why aren't you doing that? You're going to see me at every outdoor booth, every event. You're going to see me everywhere. And you're going to get sick of me. But guess what? That is where all of us are at right now. Because nobody has solar and storage. Nobody has solar and storage. Nobody even has batteries. Look, we got 160 batteries coming in San Antonio right now. Right now. I'm taking one on January the 5th. It's mine. Guess what? I'm going to take all of them. If you don't take them, I'm going to take them all. And then you're going to all be shit out of luck. But that's what I'm saying. Get after it. Go to work. Set your structure. If you're going to work this business 3 hours a day, I already gave you 3 hours of work to do already. If you're full-time, I can give you what 4 or 5 more. I give you 5 more hours of work. Trust me, I can give you 4 or 5 more hours of work. So guys, the ambassador program, the Facebook group is keeping a connection with the people that you have an ambassador. What do you put in that group? You're going to put these cool videos from Solar Edge, from Mission Solar, from REC, from LG, from Power, from you're gonna put maybe some electricity bills. You're gonna, in that group, you're gonna constantly feed them information and education, and you're gonna also let them know what's going on. If the better backup bill passes, if it passes, that's gonna be 30% incentive for next year instead of the 26%. And I heard it's supposed to go for like 4 years. Not only that, instead of $7,500 for cars, they're going to give $12,500 in federal tax income credit. Not only that, you're going to get an instant payment, like a gift card from the government that's going to pay you like that. You don't even have to wait for your taxes to do. You're going to get, my system's 81 panels. And it's going to be like $35,000 in incentives for me, for federal tax incentives. And I'm going to get that right away. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So right now, the time is now to send the messages. What's the message, Javier? I don't know. I just sent you a whole shitload of them right now on the team page, on the chat. Go look it up, you know? I can't do everything for you. I'm not going to put it on a silver platter. Like Eric said, I can only work with those that are working. I don't have the time. You're going to have to take the time and do it yourself. Because let me tell you, brother, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And if you're not going to do it, I'm going to take them. And be scared. You should be scared because I'm competing against you. Shit, Rob, Jacob, Willie, Gus, Jonathan, I'm competing against all of y'all. If you think I'm going to sit around and wait for your tia or your aunt, your uncle to make a decision with you, I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them. When I talked to Jonathan the other day, oh, that's nice. You ready to go solar? Yeah, I like you. Okay, let's go. And Jonathan, hey, asshole, you took my aunt, man. I'm sorry, man. She wants to go with me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you, I'm going to take them. And maybe that's something you need to hear tonight. Maybe that's something that needs to be a wake-up call to you. Because if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. Some will, some won't. Not me. Not me. I will. I will. So you need to, so I don't know what else to say. Let me see.
On that, Javier, while you think about what you want to think about, I had a prospect that was going to be a consultant but backed out. Listen to this story. Listen to this story. I had a consultant that was going to join, but they backed out. And a month later, they're sending me a text message that says, my brother has to cancel today with this company, SunPro. How do we get him going? And I'm thinking to myself, a month ago, they could have gotten involved and talked to the brother. And they're not even a consultant yet. They said, I had no idea my brother wanted to go solar. I mean, yeah, y'all told us to talk to our family and friends, but I had no idea. But my brother wants to go solar, my grandma and my tia.
Yeah.
And I was like,
hey, Eric, it's Houston.
Hey, Houston.
What's up, man? Hey, I just want to add to that. See, Ray and I had a conversation with the brother and the wife today. SunPro was actually absolutely taking them to the cleaners. They have an 1,800 square foot house in Corpus Christi. They were trying to put 56 panels and a battery and charge them $100,000.
Oh my God, dude, ridiculous!
Like, you guys need to cancel this deal right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this is happening, you know,
Yes.
and Javier's right. If you don't talk to your family, someone will talk to them.
I'm going to tell you guys, with the education of the team we have, we're going to save a lot of people. So we have to hurry up and save a lot of people. A lot of people from those horror stories that are about to ruin our industry. We have to get out there. We have to be power warriors. We have to put our spear in our hands and our shields and be like Spartan warriors and get out there and throw that spear and knock the shit out of everybody else, because we have to get going. And the way you use it, 3 things, Jacob. What did I tell you, Jacob? 3 things you got to do in order to succeed for 2022. What are those 3 things, Jacob? I know you're on mute right now, but do you remember what I told you?
Of course, I got it written down.
All right, here we go.
We need technology, production, and creativity.
You need technology. Technology, we have it. We have the solar. For the first time ever in the world, we are able to create electricity. And you know what I was going to tell you too? I remember now. You're grabbing sunlight from the sun, free energy that goes into those panels and creates energy. I want everybody on here to be a product of the product. Are you ready for this? What else takes free sun to grow and to blossom and to grab that sun? And this has to do with inner care. Plants, vegetables. I want everybody on here to have at least one salad every day during your meal, so you can get the nutrients and the sunlight and the electrons and the protons, just like the solar panels do. Be a product of the product, man. Be a product of the product and receive that free energy from the sun in the food that you eat, and eat a salad a day, man. And you could tell, hey, I got to go eat my salad. Why are you eating a salad, Mr. Solar Consultant? Oh, man, I'm getting my free energy in my food, just like I'm going to put on your house. They're going to say, man, I want a salad too. Well, let's go, man. Let's go. So, look, technology is the key right now. That is the key. Production. What are you going to use? You have to have something that produces to offset this shitty ass utility electric asshole company. You're producing electricity. You're producing electricity. You have technology and you have production. You're actually becoming a power plant. And it's so cool when my customers like, Javier, dude, I did 45% today production, and I only consumed 19%, Javier. I got the Solar Edge app. I can show you. And they're freaking out that they're producing. And then number 3, you got to get creative. Be creative with your posts. Be creative with your message. Be creative with your lives. Be creative with your TikToks. Be creative with your Facebook. Be creative with your Instagram. Be creative with your conversations on the phone, and be creative when you're in person. Dude, when I go to those meetings, when I'm home, I come into the room, man, and I'm like, I say, hey, what's going on? I got my business card, and I say, how you doing? Javier P. Garcia, the Solar King, the Solar Expert. How you doing, Mr. Boom Shakalaka, Happy Solar Homes? And they're like, oh, what the hell? Oh, you do solar? I sure do. You want some free sun? They're like, yeah, I want free sun. All right, here you go. I give them my business card, and I go to the next one. And what do they want to do? They want to grab my arm, and they say, wait. I need to talk to you. I'm building a brand new house. I want to go solar. Well, then you want to go with me? Yes, I do. I know you do. Let's go. I need your bill. Okay, I'm going to get you in contact with my builder. Okay, let's go.
The excitement and the smiling. Yes. All that is very contagious.
Yes. And they're intimidated. They're like, wow. But I'm not bullshitting them. I'm educated. I'm informed. I know about batteries. I know about solar. I know how many panels we're going to do. I know about conduit. I know about the red, the blues, and the blacks, and the greens. I know about the EV chargers. I know about the cars. I know about the Teslas. I know about how many batteries I need to put on their house. By the way, you have 2 apps. You have the in-phase one, and the Solar Edge has a really good app to how to produce a battery, how many batteries you need. It's all in there. I got the links. If you need it, I'll share it with you. Dude, everything, power has given you everything. Even to make a business without paying $200,000 to start your business. You're paying $49 a month. Come on, man. Are you freaking kidding me? They're taking care of all the taxes, all the bills, all the stuff. And you're giving your customer something really great. You're giving them you. That's what you're giving them.
You could literally become a solar expert just by paying $50 a month and learning in the back office.
Yes.
Like a true certified solar expert for paying $50 a month. You know where that will take you in the future? Just that?
Yeah. Man. Guys, I spend 3 hours every day in training. 3 hours of training solar every day. At least on my back watch, when it's like midnight to 6 in the morning, if I can listen, I'm listening for 3 hours. I listen to Michelle Spina on the Solar Edge Elite Solar Coffee Mix Club. Did you guys hear that? No, I did. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm that freaking involved because I don't want no 18-year-old kid ripping off my 72-year-old aunt. Be that solar power Spartan warrior with your shield and your cape and your six-pack abs. And what are you going to do when the Solar King comes down on you, man? Boom, shakalaka. You see what I'm saying? Come on, guys. You have everything at your fingertips. Now put your ambassadors to work. Build the relationship with them. Send them the information. If you haven't already, you need to send them a holiday gift card. You should have sent them a season's greeting. That's what you should have done on December the 24th or the 25th. Am I right or wrong, Willie? Right? Right? Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Yeah. So it's not too late. You're going to send them a happy holidays or a happy new year. I hope you have a blessed new year. And if you ever decide to go solar, let me know. But if you know somebody that is, don't forget, I pay you $1,000. Perfect reach out, perfect follow-up, perfect reconnection. I want you guys to have a private Facebook group with at least 1,000 ambassadors in your Facebook private group. Willie, what's your company name, Willie? What's your company name?
It's called Willie's World Solar.
Okay, so Willie's World Facebook private ambassador group. Willie, I want you to have at least 1,000 people, and I want each one of those 1,000 to bring you one deal.
Yes,
Eric,
sir.
you want to put some positivity on top of that? You want to put some blessing on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you told him to get 1,000 deals, or what is that?
Yeah. I want him to have 1,000 ambassadors in his Facebook group, and I want each one of those ambassadors to bring him one deal. Yes? Is that good? That sounds good?
Oh my goodness, that would be beautiful.
Yeah. I think that's $10 million, by the way.
That's $10 million there. Yes, sir.
Can that money help your church, your ministry? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Definitely. It will help a lot of people in Nicaragua and Dominican Republic. Believe you me. Yes, sir.
And that's what it's about. And when you show that, and you even put that in your Facebook group, hey guys, I just want to let you know, thank you for all the love that you've been showing me and getting me these deals. I paid you. They've been getting $1,000 because nobody can do what Willie does. Nobody knows. Nobody's educated in solar. They don't want to put in the work. But Willie knows about solar. Willie knows about batteries. Willie has great mentors. He's part of a great team. But those people don't want to do that. But you know what? They're really happy they got $1,000 from Willie. And they're going to celebrate Willie. And they're going to say, man, Willie's a good dude, man. He took care of my neighbor that went solar, paid me $1,000. And he's on the beaches at the Hard Rock Cafe in Riviera Maya playing golf with Eric and Jacob and Christian. And we're all just swinging the thing. And we're all there taking pictures. And they go, man, dude, those guys are good guys.
Yes.
They took care of me.
Rob said me too.
Okay, Rob too, man. Rob too. Go play golf. Guys, can you see that?
Yes.
Can y'all see that?
Wow.
I see it. Jacob, do you see it? Jacob sees it. Okay, guys. So let's all do it because we can. We have the greatest company. We have the greatest products. We have $1,000 giving program that no other solar company has. No other solar company. SunPro doesn't have it. Sunrun doesn't have it. Nobody has it. Nobody even has product. Nobody has product. We got product. Okay. Is your Facebook Messenger group? No. Wait, it's a Facebook private messenger group. Is that what you're saying, Eric, or no? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a page.
No. Gil said, "Where's the links?" And is he talking about Gil? What links are you talking about, Gil? Gil, can you hear us?
Well,
Hello?
Hey, Gil.
Yeah, no, thanks a lot. No, he was mentioning some that he was going to send some information on a link or something.
oh, okay. That's going to be for the batteries. I'll send you the Solar Edge battery link, and I'll send you the InPhase battery link. By the way, there's brand new training at InPhase in their university. So go look it up and go start learning, okay? Guys.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Look, you got to take this serious, guys. This is serious business. This is your business. So it's pretty damn serious. You know, I would love to see Willie make $10 million.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would love to see Willie. Jacob, I would love to see you make $50 million, Jacob.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. So, guys, it's all up to you, man. It's right there in front of you. You don't need to go to Zanjan. You don't need to go to Bill Murphy. You don't need none of that stuff. You need to send a message, and you need to reach out to people and send out ambassador programs.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, I wanted to say one more thing, guys. I know there was one more thing. I had something on my heart that I wanted to share with y'all. What was one more thing? The Facebook group, the education, keeping it personal. Those links that I sent you in the chat, they're going to lead you to a whole bunch of stuff. Daisy's in it. Jim Bunch is in it. Click on the links, guys. Here's your homework, guys. All those links I sent you, watch every single one of those videos and click on every single one of those links. And I need you to kind of, in order for you, when you have that Facebook group, it does something for you. It's a collection of those things to hold somewhere together for you, okay? So that's a really good part about having that group. And later on, I'll talk to you about my consulting group later. We'll talk about that later. But right now, let's just focus on people. Let's focus on ambassadors. Let's focus on the $1,000. And let's focus on you kicking ass and taking names. And let's focus on all of us working together, not separate. So I want to invite you to my aunt's installation in Corpus Christi, Texas on January the 5th. If you want to come down, see it installed, you're welcome to see it. I won't be there, unfortunately. But if there's a bunch of power warriors there, my aunt's going to feel really nice. And the guy that has solar across the street is going to say, hey, that's bullshit. Look at all these people here. There was nobody that, I didn't even know when they got on my roof. That's what he told me. They just showed up, put solar panels, and they left. Do you really want to do that to your customer? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, guys, does anybody have any questions for me whatsoever? Please ask them now. I'm ready to answer, please.
Hey, Javier, thank you, man, for there was good gold nuggets there. I'm telling you, it definitely make you think. You know what I'm saying? We got everything right there, hands reach, and it's like you said, man. You got to ask yourself, are you working hard enough?
That's right.
And that structure work that you just mentioned, and Eric too, that's, I think, me, myself, what I'm getting out of, man, I got to do more. I got to do more to take it to another level. And I'm going to get right at it like this. And I want you to hold me accountable because we need accountability. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to
I tell you what, Willie, do me a favor. On your calendar, I want you to call me one day out of the week.
1 day of the week.
1 day out of the week. And guys, this is anybody on this right now. If you want to call me 1 day out of the week, you're welcome to call me.
Definitely.
And let's have a 30-minute call. We're going to shoot the shit real quick, talk about some business, talk about strategy, talk about focus, and then we're going to get off and go do it.
Yeah, and I think, yes, I really appreciate it. And, you know, you learn from people like you. You know what I'm saying? We all don't know it. And I think you just gave a lot of people an insight to be successful. And thank you so much, man, because you could have kept this to yourself, but you are bringing it out. Like you said, you are a real team member, bro. And there's no I in team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what was that guy? I think Kobe Bryant said, he said, but there's me. He said, but there's an in me, and it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Kobe Bryant.
I wish you the best. I wish you the best, and I wish you successful to be successful as you wish all of us. And God bless you, man. Thank you.
I can't wait. Well, I can't wait to be at the Hotel Riviera Maya with you, man. I can't.
Amen. Amen.
I like that goal, Javier.
Yeah.
We need to figure out something how we can make that happen. You know.
And I was trying to. I had put up that electric Porsche on the team page today. A customer won't like that if you're driving up with a Porsche to their house. But
Yeah.
But I am gonna buy the Tesla Cybertruck
Oh,
because
yeah.
my other company, they pay for that. And if I pull up in the Tesla Cybertruck, number one, it stands out like a. Can you imagine driving that in San Antonio or Dallas? They're gonna be like, but you put your company logo on it, you know, because I'm gonna put mine on it, you know, and my phone number and stuff. But you can drive up to somebody's house, an appointment, with that Cybertruck, and they're gonna see it and say, "What in the hell is that?" That's all electric, baby. That thing gets charged at my house with green energy, and they're gonna go, dude. And oh, by the way, I got $12,500 off for my federal tax credit to buy that vehicle, and they're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" And guess what? I'm gonna do the same thing for you. Let's go. Let's get inside your house. Let's get this solar deal done. And then afterwards, I'm going to take you for a drive in the truck, okay? Okay, let's go. Building a relationship. And how many referrals am I going to get off of that customer? How many?
Yes.
I don't think a lot of people realize how much this training costs out there.
Yes.
When people advertise, hey, buy my class, buy my course.
Yeah.
This training right here is priceless.
Yeah.
I mean, they're charging $5,000 and up, maybe $2,000 minimum for training like this. And Javier, we love you, man. We appreciate you sharing your heart.
I tell you what, if I speak somewhere, I'm charging $200,000 to speak for 30 minutes.
Oh, it's worth it. Believe you me.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. But that's what. And guess what, Willie? When you speak about solar, I'm gonna pay you $200,000 for 30 minutes too. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Jacob, same thing. Eric, $1 million. I'll pay Eric $1 million for 30 minutes. There you go, man.
Hey guys, let me ask you a question. I want everybody to type in the chat, okay? From a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most confident, number 1 being the least confident, how would you rate Javier? Put it in the chat.
Oh, thank you,
From
man.
1 to 10. I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, we have, Brandon, -1. Okay, so you got a lot of work to do, Javier. Obviously, that's a joke. Rob, 100. Brandon says, just kidding, 10. Houston, 100. Gil, 20. The reason why he's there is because of the training.
Yes.
Training will breed confidence. Training will breed confidence. So if you have doubts in your mind, what you have to share, what you have to speak about, hey, I hope somebody doesn't ask me this question, you got to get on your training.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get in your training. Nobody likes training, man. It's just the way it is. When you had a job, your corporate job, and they told you, okay, today's training day, everybody goes, training. Oh, man, this is going to be a boring day. But it's got to happen. At Verizon Wireless, when I was working there, it was mandatory. And if you didn't do it, they'd write you up, all this kind of stuff. So act as if you're your own boss and your own employee at the same time. And tell your own ass to get in that training or you'll write yourself up, because that's what we're used to. We're used to that programming. Do it or else you'll get written up. So please take that mindset into your own business and say, look, I need to set time aside for training. I need to level up my game, because if you don't, then how do you expect to go further than where you're at right now?
And you made me think of something else too. That ambassador group that you're about to create, it's also a part to where you have your own community of ambassadors, and they can all work together, or they'll all get to see each other or know, and you can even throw contests inside that group. You can say, hey, look, I'm doing a $25 gift card for, you know, this and this, you know.
Somebody who gets me a bill.
Yeah, who gets me a bill, you know, in the next week, and throw contests within your ambassador group. It was free for them to join. It was free to be added into the group. You asked their permission. They said yes. They can win prizes within the group. And then sooner or later, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, okay? When I get rolling and I get my business going, I'm going to have what's called an emergency promo. Whenever I sell a solar system, I'm going to get them a portable AC unit, especially when they go storage with me. And you guys can all take this, okay? They're going to get a portable AC unit, about $300. They're going to get a really nice wall heater also. And those are probably going to be about $200, but a nice one. They're going to get a little burner, a little stove burner to cook their food, or maybe even a little Ninja fryer. They may get that too. But those three things they're going to get, and maybe like an emergency flashlight kit if they need it. But I'm going to call it the emergency promo kit. How do you guys like that? You like that?
Nice. Incentives, really good.
That's going to be a promo.
Dude, that is fire.
Yeah.
That is fire, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's something I'm going to be throwing out. It's going to be on my little door hangers, and it's going to have a little ticket on it, and they'll rip it off and say, I want the promo. I said, all right, I'll give it to you. You know, you go.
Hey, Javier, that's for the homeowner, right?
That's going to be for the homeowner. And because one battery can run that portable AC unit, it can run that little furnace, it can run, and they'll be comfortable. And if it's a big family and it's a big deal, you can always say, look, I'll throw in two of them, one for the kids and one for you, so you can stay in separate rooms. And they're going to be like, hell yeah, man. That's good. Guys, you know, get what I say, get creative.
Yeah, definitely.
You got production, got to be creative, and you got to have technology, and you have all three of those. With this group, with solar, we have that. So pour into your ambassador group, make it your own little community. Let them compete with one another. That was perfect. Like they all compete for a bill. Hey, this week, you know, Judy won. Hey, Judy, congratulations. Thank you for the bill. You get a $25 Amazon gift card, or you get $100 to Alamo Draft House. Go have fun with your family. They'll be like, God dang, $100. Shit, I'm going to get you a bill, man. So,
all right, guys. Hey, we love y'all. But you know what? In 3 minutes, Javier, myself, and Jacob got to get on a call for a meeting here. So we love y'all very much. If you could drop off, we'd appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Okay? Thank y'all.
All right, God bless. Yes.
Take care, everyone. Love you guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.